Hello dear students, today we are going to do the 6th chapter of our book Vistas on the Face of It, written by Suzanne Hill. Very interesting chapter it is, which tells you about do not judge the book by its cover. Because many a time what happens in our life, we see the physical appearance of the people and we feel like they would be very good inside also. But when you meet them and you talk to them, that everything is totally different. So many a time it happens that we judge the people by their skin color, by their body structure, or different things. So this chapter tells you about to take care of others' feelings also, because they are also human beings. We should have kindness, love and care towards every human being on the earth. Maybe he is of any caste, any religion. We should not pay attention on the physical appearance or the color of their skin. Means they should be equally treated, because they also have feeling. But unfortunately, this doesn't happen in our society. So this lesson teaches you to have positive attitude, love and compassion for others, may it be anyone. That's called humanity. So before you read, this is a play featuring on old men and a small boy meeting in the farmer's garden. The old man strikes up a friendship with the boy, who is very withdrawn and defiant. What is the bond that unites the two? We'll get to know in this story. So this is basically a play, and here is you will see that play is featured in a garden that is of Mr. Lamb. So scene 1, Mr. Lamb's garden. There is the occasional sound of bird song and tree leaves rustling. So the scene is of garden. Obvious, when you sit in the garden you can see birds singing and the rustling of the leaves. Daddy's footsteps are heard as he walks slowly and tentatively. So the daddy is one boy. He is coming very slowly, and tentatively means he is very hesitant. Very slowly he is coming inside through the long grass. He pauses, then he stops, then walks on again. So he is feeling very shy to come inside. He is walking on the grass. He walks, then he stops. He comes round a screen of bushes, so that when Mr. Lamb speaks to him, he is close at hand and Daddy is startled. So he is coming very slowly and he is near the bushes, and suddenly what happened? Mr. Lamb speaks to him. He comes near to that boy and he speaks to him, and Daddy is startled. He is surprised. Okay, so let's begin the conversation now. Mr. Lamb, mind the apples. What? Who's that? Who's there? So he's walking between the grass, so he could not see who is there actually speaking. So Mr. Lamb said, mind the apples, take care of apples. And he said, what? Who's that? Who's there? Mr. Lamb, Lamb's my name. Mind the apples. He said, my name is Lamb, mind the apples. Crab apples those are. He said, they are crab apples. So crab apple we can say to the wild apples. Okay. Wind falls in the long grass, you could trip. He said, wind falls in the long grass. What happened? Windfall. Windfall means when the wind blows, what happens? The fruits on the tree, they fall down. Okay. So he said, there are so many apples fallen down. You could trip also. You could fall also. So walk properly. Daddy, I thought this was an empty place. I did not know there was anybody here. He said, I came here because I thought this would be an empty place. I don't know anybody else would be there. Mr. Lamb, that's all right. I am here. What are you afraid of, boy? That's all right. He said, it's okay. I am here. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I thought it was empty, an empty house. He said, I thought it is empty, an empty house. That's why I entered. So it is, since I am out here in the garden, it is empty until I go back inside. He said it was empty only, but right now I am in the garden. So it is not empty, but when I'll go back it will become empty. In the meantime, I am out here and likely to stop. A day like this, beautiful day, not a day to be indoors. He said it's a very beautiful day. It's not the day that you should sit inside and miss the beauty outside. Derry, panic. I have got to go. Now Derek is very afraid. Now he says, no, I'm going to go. I have to go. Mr. Lamb, not on my account. I don't mind who comes into the garden. The gate's always open. So he said, don't go because of me. I don't mind that people come here. Because gates are always open. Anybody can come here. Only you climb the garden wall. He said, gates are always open. But you only came from the wall. Otherwise, gates were open. You could have come from gates also. Daddy, angry. You were watching me. Mr. Lamb, I saw you, but the gates open. All welcome. You're welcome. I sit here. I like sitting. He said, gates are open. You can come anytime. You are always welcome. I sit here. I like sitting. I did not come to steal anything. No. The young lads still scrum the apples. You are not so young. He said, no, not you. The young children, they come here and they scrum the apple. They steal the apple and you are not so young. Daddy, I just wanted to come into the garden. Lamb, so you did. Here we are then. He said, I just wanted to come inside and see the garden. He said, that's okay. Here you are now. Daddy, you don't know who I am. Mr. Lamb, a boy 13 or so. So Daddy said, you don't know who I am. So Mr. Lamb said, it is obvious, I know. You are a boy of 13 or so. Daddy, 14, Paul. But I have got to go now. Goodbye. He said, I am 14, but I am going now. Nothing to be afraid. Just a garden. Just me, but I am not. I am not afraid. People are afraid of me. He said, it's just a garden. I am just me. You can see here. So don't go. He said, no. But I am not afraid of you. But people are afraid of me. So this is the first time in the conversation that Daddy speaks his heart. He tells him that I am not afraid of anyone. People are afraid of me. Why should that be? So Mr. Lamb asks, why people are afraid of you? Everyone is. It doesn't matter who they are or what they say or how they look, how they pretend. I know. I can see. He said, doesn't matter who they are, what they say and how they look, how they pretend and everything. I can see what they do. Because he says this because Daddy's face is half burned because of acid. So he looks like if half face is burned, he doesn't look nice. Okay, he looks terrible. So that's why people don't wish to talk to him. They just see and they make different type of faces and give different type of expression. So he doesn't like it. That's why he says that people are afraid of me or not me. Mr. Lamb, see what? What they think? What do they think then? You think here's a boy. You look at me, and then you see my face and you think that's bad. That's terrible thing. That's the ugliest thing. So he says when people look at me, they feel like this. They say this is a terrible thing. This boy is very ugly. I ever saw. You think? He said that's the ugliest thing I ever saw. So people say this is the while they look at the face of Daddy, they say is the ugliest boy I have ever seen. Poor boy, but I am not poor underneath. You are afraid. Anybody would be. I am. When I look in the mirror and see it, I am afraid of me. He said, my face is like that only. Everybody who looks at me, he becomes afraid. And even when I look at myself in the mirror, I also become afraid. So he's telling his feeling to Mr. Lamb that I feel very bad when the people think or talk like this. They all are afraid of me. So he must be feeling very bad inside, and he has a feeling of that nobody likes me in this world because everybody judges him through his face. So all the feelings, whatever he feels like, he's sharing with Mr. Lamb for the first time.